Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. I am sitting up here in somewhere Oklahoma that I can't pronounce. Ain't gonna try. Thought I'd give you a little update. I did make it home Friday morning. Had pretty much a 3-day weekend. I made it home around 10 o'clock Friday morning. Left out this morning at 8 o'clock. So, in my book, that's pretty much a 3-day weekend. Let's see. I did buy a weed eater. So, point blank, I got the weed eater. I went ahead and bought a steel, straight shaft. It's the lowest grade of the commercial. So I got it so that I had that blade with it. I went out Saturday and worked it a few minutes. It's not made for a tall feller, I can tell you that. So, and luckily the couple of guys I got working ain't as tall as me. And they're a hell of a lot younger. But I went out there just long enough to run it and see how it was going to operate and all that. I spent, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes on it. It's pretty impressive, actually. So, see if I can get a whole bunch of them weeds knocked down this weekend. And saying I don't mean me. That'd be them boys. So, Robert, if you're watching this, guess what you gonna get to do this weekend? Them hogs are tearing me up. Wild hogs have came in since the flood. I've told you about it. They are just tearing me up something terrible. And I've been trying to get somebody to come out there to catch them. And they ain't been answering. They barely hit and miss on answering. Ain't nothing in stone at all. So actually, I posted in the plant group I've told you all about that I'm a member of down there, which I ain't been very active in at all, not with me running like I am now. But I did a post in there, and I had a young lady that tagged her husband in it, and he sent me a message, and we communicated a little bit, and then we got on the phone. And last night, as in Sunday, he went and bought a trap. That's something he's been wanting to get into, him and her. Her side of the family do this kind of stuff anyway. So him and her wanting to get in on it and do their own thing. Which, believe it or not, the biggest thing in Texas is finding a place to go catch them. Somebody that'll let you catch them. So they're all excited about coming and catching them at our place. And readily admitted they don't know that much about it. So they're going to have to lean on her family to help them learn. And I told them I ain't got a problem with you learning. At least y'all responded and you got a little giddy up in your step. So he took the trap home last night. Said he was up to 4 o'clock this morning. Brand new trap somebody had made. But there was stuff he wanted to do to it. So he was up until like 4 in the morning working that trap over. And by 4 o'clock this afternoon, they had set it out there at our house and baited it. And we'll see. So me and Mama called the appropriate neighbors that are closest to us and let them know if you hear a pig squealing in the middle of the night, he's in a trap. And I did go ahead and call the sheriff's office and let them know in case they get calls on it. Which everybody understands down where we're at. Everybody understands about these wild hogs, and they start coming in, you need to get rid of them. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. They multiply faster than rabbits. So, and of course the young man's more than willing to share some of the meat. I told him I mostly want sausage, You gonna make sausage out of some of them? Oh yeah. I said, I'm mostly wanting the sausage. I said, but a ham every so often wouldn't bother me. And I don't know how many pigs I got, but I hope he catches them all. And I told him a little trick of how to bait them in if there's any more in the neighborhood. I haven't heard any of my neighbors complaining, but some of them wouldn't know. They don't go out to the back of their property. So we'll just see. I'm hoping to talk to Mama in the morning, and she tells me there's 1 or 4 or 6 in that trap. We shall see. So with that, I had to pick up this morning about 17 miles from the house. That was sweet. And actually it had been more like 12, but I was following my GPS and it didn't realize there was a new road, and I didn't click on it and read the step-by-step directions. Now I know, but then I shagged Bud uphill. So here I sit. So I'm good to go. It's 7:30 now. I got here a few minutes before 7. I done microwaved me dinner. A couple of them little BS Hormel meals. This one was beef tips with mashed potato. Yeah, it's kind of like them roller items in the truck stops. It's not that good. It ain't good for you, but it'll keep you alive. So that's what that was. Let's see. What else can I told you? Oh, Thursday when I was hauling butt down there to Houston for that 6 a.m. and that's what this was supposed to be, was 6 a.m. but it got moved to, well, it didn't even get moved. When I called here and talked to them, they said, no, it's 7. We just say 6 so we can get the truck drivers in. And the road that I came down to get here was a pretty nasty rascal. It's a chicken farm out in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma. But I'm here and I got about 12 hours to kill. But Thursday, I went by a place that I like their barbecue, and there ain't too many places that I like their smoked meat. It's called Texas Best Barbecue. There's 2 of them that I know of that takes trucks, has truck parking, and there's 1 that I know of that don't. So all I know about is 3 of them here in the great state of Texas. Well, it just happened Thursday that I went by 1 of them. And of the 2 for trucks, it's my least favorite, but it beats none at all. So I whooped her up in there, and I needed my 30-minute break, so that's where I took my 30-minute break. And got me a brisket sandwich, and oh yeah, and I've got some blackberry cobbler back there too. But I got another 1.5 pounds that brisket to take home for Mama. And damned if I didn't forget it in the truck. So I'm going to attempt to swing by the house tomorrow night, because I'm going right back to Houston. And see if me and Mama can't have that brisket for dinner. So it's 1.5 pounds. I know she can't eat that much. so that's a cool deal. Other than that, it's a trucking world. I got a couple more videos I want to make tonight, at least 1 more and possibly 2. We'll see how it all rolls off the tongue tonight. So remember, God loves you, and so do I. Y'all have a blessed evening now. Good night.